What's up, everybody? DIB Sports. I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Subscribe and hit a comment below for this video. I just had to address something because I think it's a very funny topic. I'm not 30, but I'm getting up there, and I saw a lot of basketball throughout my life. I remember Michael Jordan, the Jazz series, the flu game, the 1998 when he slapped the ball at Karl Malone hand out of the ball and shot the shot. Byron Russell, he just shoved him. I remember all that. And, I was always memorized by that moment. I'm a huge Allen Iverson fan, and he's still my favorite player of all time because he played with a lot of heart, and to me, he didn't have any help. Not like no LeBron help, but he really had no help. I mean, come on. Matt Geiger, come on, Eric Snow, those guys are garbage. And then I watched Kobe Bryant. Not a big fan of Kobe. I thought he was way too arrogant, but the guy can ball. But I do respect his game. Saw him live, and he tore up Andre Iguodala up. Did the spin moves, great player. And then now watching LeBron, the next great. Well, he is the great player. I think LeBron James is a phenomenal player. I actually was a big fan of LeBron James growing up. I remember when he was drafted in high school. I remember I got the jersey. I had the jersey at one point. I remember that garbage team and Booby Gibson and Ildakis and all those bums. I remember that. Different era though. The Spurs were like the most innovative team at the time. They're playing like how most teams play now. That selfless basketball, no big egos, everybody wanted. So that's why his ISO game didn't translate in that finals. It was just different style of play. If they played like the Spurs, they may have a chance. But now who am I kidding? They didn't have no chance. Tim Duncan, young Tony Parker, Ginobili had hair. Man, it was a great series. But I have respect for LeBron James. I'm gonna make it clear, okay? One thing I don't like about LeBron James, it's not him. It's the fans. And when you know a LeBron James fan, let's put it this way. There's that 20% like normal people fan, like you can have a grown woman conversation about LeBron. You can even talk about it, and then you can have differences, and it could be polite, and you have a genuine, pleasant conversation. But then you got some whack job LeBron James fans. You know what I'm talking about. LeBron can't do no wrong. It's never his fault when he loses. He doesn't have enough help, even though he has a couple All-Stars and a 3-point champion. When he has a bad game, it's the coach's fault. It's the referees. Those fans get on my nerves. And honestly, that's the fans that I think that's one of the number one reason why LeBron James is hated. It's not him personally. We know LeBron James is a good guy off the court. We don't need that type of vindication. Let's stop the BS. We're sticking to basketball. I don't know LeBron James personally, and many millions of people don't know LeBron James personally. So don't say he's a good guy or not. We don't know the guy. We just know what we saw on TV. I'm gonna point it out there. Stop putting sports athletes on pedestals, okay? There are people like you. I'm digressing. Anyway, the fact is, I hate those fans with a passion because he's human. He makes mistakes. And if he has a bad game, it's sometimes his fault. Can we all agree that Game 3 was kind of his fault? Draymond Green had 5 fouls. You should have drove on this guy. And it was an open lane. Watch that replay. Open lane. Just drive on him and do a layup or dunk. And if you miss, worst case scenario, you get a foul. You go to the free throw line. But what does he do? He kind of hesitates. He tosses it to Kyle Korver. And stop with the Kyle Korver was open. Check that play again. Steph Curry was all over him. It was a tough shot for him too. And he missed it. Then there was another play. He tried to inbound the ball. He lost it because he was trying to shoot a 3. Listen, the old LeBron James in 2010 would have drove past Iguodala and just dunked on him, or just get to the rim and just hammer on someone. I guess he just got sloppy with the ball and lost. And honestly, I blame him because honestly, if he's supposed to be the GOAT, he's supposed to be better than Michael Jordan. He should be taking over the game, and that's just the general rule of thumb. And if you're gonna pass it to somebody, why don't you pass it to Kyrie Irving? Guys, it was a monster that Game 3. Just admit it was kind of his fault, but no, you can't say that about LeBron James fans. They think he's Jesus. They think he can make water into wine. They think he can rise bodies from the dead and make them alive. He could probably make 2 fish into a whole batch of fish. Man, they think he is the king's all king, lord all lords, and Lord have mercy, that stuff drives me crazy. He's a great player, might end up as a top 5 player of all time, but I just don't think he's there yet. He won 3 rings, pretty good achievement, most better than most players, but I just say hit the pause button. He's just not there yet. 8 final appearances is pretty awesome, but only winning 3, that doesn't mean you're the best of all the best when other players did more than you. So that's my opinion. Great player, triple dub machine. I think he's phenomenal. Respect the player, but please hold the phone. But you can't see that by LeBron James fans. I'm telling you, they're just like the Beyonce fans. They're like the Beehive. I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate once I get this video done. I'm telling you, they're gonna be hating on me. And I'm sorry. I think he's a great player. I don't think he's the greatest of all time. That's just me personally. Who I think is the greatest of all time? It could be Michael Jordan, or it could be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who don't get that much love. And honestly, I think the reason why he don't get that much love is because his activism that wasn't popular at the time. But I agree with some of the things he said. He wants equality for black folks and equality for all people, and I respect it. And in that time of age, I respect Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he has the most points, and he has the same amount of rings as Michael Jordan. So how come he's never in the conversation? Bill Russell, Mr. 11 rings. He was the head coach. How come you don't get no respect? So anyway, chill out, LeBron James fans. You got to chill out. What do you think? You think I'm crazy saying this? Comment below.